They say time is money. But what if I told you, time is worth far more than that? Today, I'll share a story that will change the way you see every single second of your life. Stay till the end, because this lesson could save years of regret. There was a man named Arjun. He was 35 years old, lived in a small town, and worked at a factory. His salary wasn't much, but it was enough to support his wife and 2 young kids. Arjun had one dream. He wanted to open a small cafe, a little place where people could sit, talk, and enjoy good tea. He even had a name for it, Arjun's Corner. But every time someone asked him, "When will you start?" he said the same thing. "I'll do it when I have more time. I'll do it after I save a bit more money. I'll do it next year." Years passed. His kids grew up. His hair started turning gray. But his cafe? It remained just a dream, a picture in his mind. Nothing more. One day, Arjun met an old school friend named Rohit. Rohit had also worked at the same factory. But 5 years ago, he quit. He took a risk and started a small grocery shop that it wasn't fancy. It wasn't huge, but it was his. Arjun asked, "Weren't you scared? What if it failed?" Rohit smiled and said, "I was terrified. But I realized something, Arjun. Time doesn't wait for the perfect moment. You have to make the moment." That night, Arjun couldn't sleep. Rohit's words kept echoing in his mind. The next morning, Arjun sat down with a notebook. He started writing. He listed everything he needed for his cafe: the equipment, the location, the cost. It wasn't as impossible as he thought, but then fear crept in. What if I fail? What if people don't come? What if I lose the little money I have? He closed the notebook, and once again, he told himself, maybe next year. Weeks turned into months. His routine didn't change. Wake up, go to work, come home, sleep, repeat. One evening, his daughter came home from college. She looked upset. Arjun asked, "What happened?" She said, "Papa, today our professor told us something. He said most people die with their dreams still inside them. They wait their whole life for the right time, but that time never comes." She looked at her father and said, "Papa, didn't you always want to open a cafe?" Arjun felt something break inside him. His own daughter was asking him the question he'd been avoiding for years. He didn't answer. He just nodded. That night, he couldn't ignore it anymore. He opened his old notebook again. He stared at his dream, written in faded ink. And then, he made a decision. No more waiting. I'm starting tomorrow. The next 6 months were the hardest of Arjun's life. He didn't quit his job. He couldn't afford to. But he worked double. After his factory shift, he would go to a small rented space he found. He painted the walls himself. He borrowed some money from a friend. He bought secondhand chairs and tables. There were days he wanted to quit. Days when everything went wrong. The paint didn't dry. The stove didn't work. People doubted him. But every time he felt like giving up, he remembered his daughter's words. Most people die with their dreams still inside them. Finally, after 6 months of sweat, stress, and sleepless nights, Arjun's Corner opened. It was small, just 5 tables, a tiny kitchen, but it was his. The first day, only 3 customers came. Arjun's heart sank. He thought, maybe I made a mistake. But he didn't give up. He kept going. He improved the taste. He welcomed every customer with a smile. He made the place feel warm. Slowly, people started coming. 1 became 2. 2 became 5. 5 became 20. Within a year, Arjun's Corner became the most loved cafe in town. People didn't just come for tea. They came for the feeling, the warmth, the dream that had finally come alive. One day, Rohit visited. He looked around and said, "I'm proud of you, Arjun. You finally did it." Arjun smiled. But this time, it wasn't just happiness. It was peace, he said. "You know what I regret the most, Rohit? Not starting sooner. I wasted 10 years waiting for the perfect time. I could have had this cafe when my kids were younger. I could have spent more time with them. But I kept delaying." He paused and looked at Rohit. Time, it's the one thing we can never get back. Arjun's story isn't just his. It's ours too. How many times have we said, "I'll do it later. I'll start that business someday. I'll spend time with family when work is less. I'll follow my passion when I'm ready." But here's the truth. Someday never comes. Later never arrives. The perfect time doesn't exist. Time is the most valuable thing we have. More valuable than money. More valuable than comfort. Because money can be earned again. Comfort can be rebuilt. But time, once it's gone forever. Every second you waste waiting is a second you'll never get back. So ask yourself today, what dream are you postponing? What are you waiting for? Don't let fear stop you. Don't let doubt win. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Start messy. Start scared. Start small. But start today, because one day you'll look back and you'll either smile at what you built or regret what you didn't. The choice is yours. Your time is now.